Hello everybody, welcome to Adventures in Beekeeping. My name is Dale and today is January the 24th, 2026. It's almost 4 o'clock and the temperature is 15 degrees. And I'm here in the bee yard because the electric company is going to be moving these 3 telephone poles, and they wanted me to move my beehives a little bit so that they would not knock them over, or if they did knock them over, the bees wouldn't come out and get them. So I'm here scouting a new place. They say that it's okay that I just move them across the field. So I'm just gonna move them over close to that one over there. But I'm not gonna move them today. I'm over here mowing. I'm gonna mow a spot so that I can build hive stands for them. It's supposed to snow tonight. It's supposed to snow maybe 7 to 12 inches, something like that. And so I'm just here mowing ahead of that snow and identifying a place, because after the snow, it'll be all wet and I won't be able to mow and all of that. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll try to show you what I'm doing. It's super cold. I can't believe I'm out here doing this. Well, I guess it's too cold for my lawnmower to start, but at least I decided that I would locate the hives in this position between these 2 bricks. Should be a good flattish location, and it's out of the way of the project that's going to be going on. It's February the 1st. There's the beginning of the hive stands I'm building in the snow. I've got to move my current bees from this location over to that location. I have maybe 2 more weeks to get it completed before the electric company comes in and starts doing their work. It's February the 7th. We've had another 1.5 inches of snow on top of the 8 inches that we had a couple weeks ago here at the Hidden Meadow. And today we're prepping to get everything ready to move the hives. First thing I did was to kind of push the snow away from the hives so we can have a walk space. And then the next thing I did was to carry the blocks down to the hive stands and get them into position. And then what I think I'm going to do is going to get some help to come, and we're just going to lift these hives up and carry them over to the new hive stands when they're built. The construction company has come and started to build what they called a mat for the big machines or the trucks and stuff to come onto the property. And I don't know what a mat really is, but it looks like they're building a road. They have to replace these 3 telephone poles down through here. This one right here near us, and then the 2 on down. So I'll show you what we're doing. Because of the snow, I was unable to get the truck down into the Hidden Meadow, so I had to carry these cinder blocks for the new hive stands from the top of the hill down into the Hidden Meadow. stands are complete, such as they are. As you can see, they didn't line up very well, but this is supposed to be temporary, and I'm supposed to be able to move my bees back over to that location where they currently are. So let's look at how I built the hive stands just for fun. Now, normally what I would do would be to clear the sod and level the area, and then put down some ground cloth to keep the growth from coming back. And then the next thing would be to put down 2 pavers. So these pavers on the bottom here are 8 by 16 by 1, or you can get 8 by 16 by 2. And you get 2 of those, one end to end, one on each end. And then I have 3 blocks here above that, and then the 2 4x4 posts. I think these 2 4x4 posts are 8 feet, and I think those 2 down there are 10 feet. So I try not to buy my 4x4 posts full price. I try to get them on the coal stack at Lowe's, so you can get them from half price. So the ideas here are the pavers prevent the blocks from tilting or having one end bend down into the ground or whatever. So the pavers support the blocks. And then the middle block is to also provide some leveling between the 2 bricks, that are the blocks that are holding the 4x4 posts. And that provides support if those should ever tilt or tip forward or backward. That block in the middle will prevent that from happening. So it's a little extra protection for front to back movement of the blocks. I noticed that the 4x4 post back here is really warped, but it doesn't matter. The bees don't care. It will hold. And then also notice that the block there, I didn't do a very good job here in the snow and the frozen ground of leveling the pavers. What I can do to help with that will be just to put some shims on the back side. Also notice that the right hand 4x4 post there is a little higher. The front of the hives will be to the left, which is southeast. So that should be fine. That'll just give it a little tilt, even though my hive stand is not level, it's going to give the appropriate tilt. So now I just need to get some people to help me move the bees. Move them right over here. I think I'll probably leave that one right there for now. Might move it later when it gets warmer. So I'll have 7 hives to move. Obviously it's the middle of the winter. I have no idea if they are alive or not. I have seen some bees out on the ground, dead on the ground. So there are some of these hives that are alive.
I forgot to record us actually moving the hives. Here's a couple of shots from the security camera. We used a product called Shoulder Dolly. I know that there are other beekeeping things that you can use to move hives, but we found that the Shoulder Dolly was less expensive and worked just fine and can be used for other things in the future. Thanks to my son Josh for helping me move the hives. Here are the hives in their new location. Thanks for watching. God bless and have a great day.